So we have this equation and we have this rule. First thing we want to do is identify A, B, and C on the left-hand side here, because this is in the same form this is. B is the base. So it goes right next to the log. It's 2, right? So we see that B is 2. Now, A is the thing that's raised to the power C, right? What's being raised to a power here? It's the x minus 4. And C is the power, so C is 3. Okay? Again, this is in this form if B is 2, A is your x minus 4, C is your 3. So we want to write that down. And then we just write down this side, but we use these quantities for A, B, and C. So this is what? C log base B of A. C is 3. B is 2, so that's our base of the log. And this is x minus 4. Okay? Now once we have this, what do? Well, we know that we're going to want to use the rule, because our x is tied up inside this log, we're going to want to use the rule to change this to exponential form, right? But in order to do that, we've got to have just a log base 2 of something, or a log to some base of something. We can't have a 3 out there stuck on it, right? Because the rule doesn't apply if you got a number in front of the log. Okay? Now you've got this rule if you got a number in front of the log, and you can often use it, right? Okay? So what do? We divide both sides by 3, so we just got the log, right? Then we can change to exponential form. So divide by 3. And that's shorthand for divide both sides by 3. And you should write out that step, but I'm just going to skip it, because it's pretty obvious. If you divide this by 3, this is what you get. And if you divide this by 3, you get 2. And that's what I saw people getting. I didn't see anybody get stuck on that step. Okay, some people did get to that step, but didn't see anybody get stuck on it. Okay, and then we change this. Now by now, of course, it's been a couple of weeks since I had you do one. We just had a test where you had to do it. It should be second nature to you to change logarithmic form to exponential form once you have it in the form that can be changed. So we're going to get x minus 4 equals 2 raised to the second power. Now again, you got to apply the law, but you should be pretty familiar with that law. If you aren't, you need to do some more problems. So that x minus 4 equals 4. And you want to write out the intermediate steps, because I always want to see them, but you get x equals 8. Okay? Okay, so there's 2 laws that allow us to solve equations that we didn't know how to solve before we came in here today. Well, maybe you did, because a lot of you have pretty good prerequisite courses. But even if you did, it's not unlikely that you forgot it as soon as you did the SOL. Okay?